This road's too long, I can't make it on my own steam.
Hello, this is Michael with Millennium Computers, your gateway to technology. In this video today, we're going to do a little bit more advanced as far as helping keep your computer running optimized and at its peak performance. We'll be doing a couple things in this video today. First thing we'll be doing is changing the page filing on your computer. Next, we'll be going into the startup programs and turning off any unwanted programs from starting up that would slow your system down. First, let's start with the page filing. First thing you're going to want to do is come up here to your computer, right click on it, and go down to Properties. Under the Properties, you're going to click Advanced System Settings. And once that's open, you can close the other window out. Alright, under System Properties, first thing we're going to do is go to Startup and Recovery. And under here, where it says Automatically Restart for System Failure, uncheck that. And then in the pull-down window right below it, you have three options: kernel memory dump, small memory dump, 256 kilobytes, or none. I would click none, especially if you're using a Windows 8 system. Windows 8 is notorious for restarting because of blue screens. This is one of the reasons. So make sure you click Automatically Restart and then click on None as a personal preference, and then click OK. Next, we're going to go to the page filing, which will come up here to Performance, click Settings, and under Performance Options, you're going to click the Advanced tab, and Virtual Memory, you're going to click Change. Now you notice how mine's not set, or mine is set. I have it on a separate drive, but we're going to do it on the C drive because in a normal computer you're only going to have one drive. So we're going to click Customize, and in here, this is where you need to know a little bit of math. The way you want to do this is you want to find out how much memory your computer has by opening up the first window that we did under Computer and Performance, or Personalize. Under there, it will let you know how much RAM you have on your computer. Now, a rule of thumb, if you're running anywhere from 4 to 8 gigs of RAM, you would want to stick with that, depending on if it's just a normal use. For someone like me or a video gamer, I would up it a little bit. So for you would, for the first initial size, you're going to do all this in megabytes, and the way you do it is you want to do it as a gig. Now, this is, like I said, this is where the math comes in. 1 gig is equal to 1024 megabytes. So if we want to use start off with 4 gigs of virtual memory, you're going to have to do some math. 1024 times 4 is 4096. And then the next, you're going to do 8 gigs of RAM, which is 8192. But for me, because of my profession, I'm going to use 8 gigs initial size, and max, I'm going to set it as 16 gigs. But once you have that set, you're going to click Set, OK, 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 and now you've set your page filing. This will help optimize your programs and the performance of your computer, so it's not being tied down by limitations from what you have installed in your computer. Next, we're going to go into a little bit more advanced and start turning off processes from running when you start up your computer. So the first thing you're going to want to do is come down here to your Start button, And in the start button, in the search area, you're going to type MSConfig. And then once you see the MSConfig icon pull up, just hit enter. And then it'll pull up the system configurations. Now the first two tabs you don't want to mess with. Like I said, we're only going to turn off processes from running to help your computer start up faster, and while it's started up, run a little bit better. So first we're going to go to services, and we're going to check hide all Microsoft services. This is everything on your computer that is tied into Microsoft for your operating system, for the startup and everything that we don't need to mess with. And then here you're going to scroll through. Notice I'll have quite a bit. Now what you're going to want to do is, as you're going through, you're going to start unchecking stuff that you know you're not going to really need. Like the Adobe Acrobat update, Adobe Flash Player, you don't need those to actually be running in the background for it to work. Another one would be the Apple mobile devices or Bonjour services or iPod services. That's all tied in with iTunes. You don't need that running. If you have Google Chrome or Firefox, you can uncheck those. Those really don't need to be running as well. Skype. And if you're not sure about what it is that's on there, you can go on to your web browser and search it. Everything you need as far as information goes is on the internet. Okay, once you have those unchecked, that you want unchecked, click apply, and then we'll go to startup. Now this is where it's going to get a little bit more crazier, because this is everything that starts up when you turn on your computer. Now, you're not going to have everything like I have in mind. So, well, again, just go through one at a time and uncheck it. And if it, rule of thumb, if it ever says unknown next to it, uncheck it. Now the reason you're seeing I have a couple unknowns is because I work on other customers' computers. So I'm constantly scanning it. And occasionally, while scanning it, some infections will make its way through. And that's why you see PC gizmos or WinCheck installed on my startup. But this is where the advanced comes in, knowing these things. But other than that, you'd go through like iTunes, Google Updates, CCleaner, Adobe Updates, Adobe Reader. You just go through and start unchecking. And then once you're done unchecking, you're going to click apply and OK. And once you're done and you click OK, if it's your first time, a window is going to pop up. Say, would you like to restart your computer now to apply these updates or changes? You're going to want to click don't show this again, save all your work that you have going on, and then click restart. After you restart your computer and it starts back up, the window is going to pop up again, telling you that it has applied the changes you have made. Again, check the box that says do not show this again and click OK. And then this way it will help keep your system running a little bit better at its peak performance for whatever you use it for. For gamers, this will help out dramatically. It will help with a little bit with the lag, the buffering rate for watching videos or multitasking. Again, this is just some advanced tips and tricks that will help keep your system running at its peak performance. This is Mike with Millennium Computers saying, I hope you enjoyed the video and have a nice day.